which many started to doubt lately. And just as a bonus point here, there are many actors who can influence the markets just by posting on social media platforms. The lower the market cap of a company, the easier it becomes for whales to sway the price action of a stock in their favor. Now, coming back to the low-maintenance principle, an index fund like the S&P 500 can't be moved as easily because of its insanely high market cap and diversified structure. Veterans who've invested in this index for decades know this better than most.
By far the best investment you can make is in yourself. And if you invest in yourself, nobody can take it away from you.
Warren Buffett has consistently said the greatest investment a person can make is in themselves. He believes the more knowledge and skills you possess, the more valuable you become. Whether it's taking courses, reading books, learning new skills, or cultivating good habits, investing in oneself pays off in spades in the long run. These are assets that no one could ever take away from you. Also, remember that health is wealth. And look, speaking of investing in yourself, you can unlock your full potential with the ALUX app. Discover a world of exclusive content, expert mentorship, and invaluable resources to level up your life. Start your journey today because the best investment you can make, like Buffett said, is in yourself, ALUXer. Take the leap today and embark on a transformational path of growth. Go to alux.com/app and get started right away.
I'm not recommending that people buy stocks today or tomorrow or next week or next month. I think it all depends on your circumstances, but you shouldn't buy stocks unless you expect, in my view, you expect to hold them for a very extended period and you are prepared financially and psychologically to hold them the same way you would hold a farm and never look at a quote and never...
You know, people tend to undervalue patience, don't they? In the business of making money, having patience means letting go of the idea of making money. And it sounds pretty counterintuitive, which is why so many people have a problem with it. But if you focus on the money-making part, you lose focus of the thing that actually makes you money. Just like a farmer wouldn't plant seeds one day and dig them up to check the progress the next day, so should an investor avoid frequent checking or altering their investments. The stock market is volatile in the short term, but in the long term, it has historically trended upwards. Buffett firmly believes in the principle of buy and hold. He's been known for holding on to his investments for decades, and that's been the key factor in his incredible success. This requires a certain level of psychological toughness and short-term vision. It means not panicking when the market goes down and resisting the urge to sell.
They think that because you can trade, you should trade. You buy a farm, you buy an apartment house, you can't resell it tomorrow, and the cost of moving around. Now you get something handed to you, liquidity, which is instant. You can sell in the...
Investing has never been easier, and love them or hate them, platforms like Robinhood, for example, have made the stock market available to literally everyone. But at the same time, this gave birth to the Wall Street bets and YOLO culture, which is more about instant gratification than investment. They encourage trading, get-rich-quick exits, and reckless behavior. But just because you can trade doesn't mean you should. In fact, seasoned investors like Buffett advise against it. That's because trading often, chasing the hottest stock, or attempting to time the market rarely results in long-term wealth creation. It actually leads to poor decision-making, driven by emotions such as fear and greed. And fear and greed will diminish your wealth, not increase it. Investing and emotions are like oil and water. They simply don't mix. Remember, the stock market can be a tool for wealth creation or a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient.
If you ban trading at Berkshire Hathaway for the next 5 years, our investors would do fine, over time. But if you ban trading in tulip bulbs, or if you ban trading in some Bitcoin, which nobody knows exactly what it is, people would say, well, why in the world would I buy it? And you aren't investing when you do that. You're speculating. There's nothing wrong with it. If you want to gamble, somebody else will come along and pay you more money tomorrow. That's one kind of game. That is not investing.
Now, investing, according to Buffett, involves putting money into a company with a strong business model and financials with the expectation of compound returns over time.